Hello, everyone. Welcome to Number Nine Talk after today's game. Apologise for the hair, lockdown hair. It's bloody everywhere. So, yeah, just looking for people to jump in at the moment. I did put it out there recently, and if anyone wants to jump in, the link is there on my Twitter and also in the comments on my YouTube. So, if anyone wants to join in, I say, like I said, for God's sake, if someone a barber, please, just shave it all off. I think now, really, honestly, because I've got what's this? You know what I think it is? It's supporting Newcastle United. That's what I think it is. Anyway, lost 3-1. First half was better. I did enjoy the first half. Not many people would say the same thing, but the first half we played with a bit of intent. Second half, we just seemed to lose a bit of drive, a bit of je ne sais quoi. I don't know, which is what that means. I don't know. So just waiting on anyone who wants to jump in. Can do. I'm going to run a couple of videos while we wait. What I want to do first is the prize draw to win Alan Shearer's shirt and boots from his 250th goal against Manchester City, I believe, which is £10 a ticket. Go to the bottom of that page that is being linked to buy your ticket, £10 a ticket. You know, it's the same as the. Sorry, I'm all over the place at the minute. The same as the lottery, really. You know, you pay £10, but fortunately, it goes to the Alan Shearer Foundation for families with, the odd with their children or with adults, whichever. Doing a great thing. Buy yourself a ticket. There's the picture of the shirt, the match worn shirt, plus captain's armband, also, and you've also got the boots to go with. I don't know whether could it be a Cinderella moment? Is there anyone that's going to fit in them shoes? At the moment, Joelinton isn't, and I don't think there are many players that we've had over the years would fit them shoes at all. Also, the Trust doing videos. If you want to get involved, they're doing videos for your match. You being Newcastle fans, give your opinions on your time. You must be a Trust member to join in and give your videos. I will be doing mine later. I'm very late. I was going to do it the last few days, but I'm very late. So we'll be doing that tonight. Please, on this one, talk mental health. Everyone's a bit down. Everyone's a bit, please reach out and speak to someone, even if it's a friend, family, or even, to the Trust themselves or to the Newcastle United Foundation. They do fantastic things for mental health, and please, yes, get onto it. We don't want to hear any more people suffering during this, and we'd like for you to, we here at Number 9 Talk, I'm very proactive on that. I've suffered my problems with mental health in the past 5 years, also I have my wife has suffered as well. There has been many people, and there's a lot of people who would even speak up on the matter, especially us lads. You know, we see ourselves as, uh, you know, we've got to be the rock, but it doesn't always work that way. You've got to speak out. You've got to do the best you can, but also for you. And you know, we've lost a lot of people during this time. You know, just on mental health. Mainly recently with Martin, who was put out a tweet. You know, Geordie's forever. Once a Geordie, always a Geordie. We need to doing more for these people, and also just to say we need to do more as well in the Newcastle community. You know, there's a lot of people who put out a lot of hate on Twitter, on Facebook, on all social platforms. It's not good, and it hurts me to know that there's people out there who do this, and we can't keep going on like this. You don't know who you are speaking to. You send out a tweet, you know, I don't know what about, you know, you're not a Newcastle fan, you're not this, you're not that. Look, I'm going to give a revelation right now. You know, I was born in Sunderland. I was born in Sunderland. But, you know, I grew up in Whitburn, a little village where we kind of had both. Sorry, that's my children with their loud music. If you want to, you know, Elizabeth, do you want to wave hello?
Hi.
Hi.
Bye.
Well, one daughter Conks has just come out of the shower, so I don't think anyone wants to be saying that. So, yeah, as I was saying, we've all struggled with mental health during this time, and please speak out, which would be a good thing. Also, the Shout Out Truth Faith podcast, also with their newest fanzine, you know, True Faith, £2.50, which is not too bad. If you've already read it and enjoy, please buy your latest installment. As far as I know, they deliver all the way around the world. They do everything, and it's, you know, fans for the fans as well. You know, it's not just from them. It's bits taken from everyone. It was written in, and also, like I said, for the fans. At the moment, we have, I think we've got Pride coming up as well. If anyone wants to know, we've got Pride Newcastle coming soon, and which is not just UK, but it's Pride in the world as well. It's all coming to Newcastle, so I hope everyone supports that. Be a game changer as well. Unite with Pride as well. Speaking to, you know, people like Samantha from the NUC Matters, she's a big supporter of Unite with Pride. You know, she wears a scarf every time. You know, just more pictures to bring up. So, you know, we're all together, which is what we need to remember. We're all together in this. We're not. We shouldn't be. You know, I say we're not. We are, unfortunately, and we need to be doing more within a fan base rather than just a club. The fan base we have is phenomenal, and we need to be doing more for each other rather than just, you know, bitching and whatever else. It's not good. I feel it's a problem. I don't know whether anyone else agrees. Please, if you know, if you don't, leave a comment. but I think it is a massive problem. Just a shout out to my sponsors this month is NUFC Hotspot, makes a pin badges and memorabilia. So please, if anyone wants to get onto them, they're in my bio on my Twitter page. I mean, you can see my Twitter page in my name, which is Iceman_9Talk, and also Bohi Bobble Hats, who are makers of hats and other memorabilia for other clubs as well. Give them a look. They've got some fantastic products. Steve Bruce, how does he feel at the moment? You know, he's a Man U guy through and through. You know, he's played for so many years. I don't think really he'd be too disappointed with that. And as a Newcastle fan, I am disappointed. You know, we were playing so well in the first half, and I was hoping for at least a point from that. There's not a lot you can say on this, really. I mean, Steve Bruce is a joke. You know, as my daughter did for me, you know, with the Luffy faces behind him. It's not good enough from Bruce at the moment. He just stands there and does nothing about it. He was walking down the touchline today and not really doing anything. I think he shouted a couple of times to the players. It's not good enough. It really isn't. It's not good enough. So, is it Bruce that's getting the best out of the players, or is it Graham Jones, which has been a big debate at the moment? But you know, what a goal by that fellow there. You know, I really enjoyed that goal. It was hit. You know, arriving late, pick it up, smash at the back of the net, and I think Joelinton had one earlier in the game. You know, it dropped to them. It was off a corner and possibly a well-worked corner as well. It was played short. I think Shelvey slipped while playing it in, and it kind of skewed towards the keeper. But then the keeper flapped at it, which is to hear. And Joelinton, if he had his wits about him a bit more, he could have hit that on the volley or on the drop and put it in the back of the net, but he didn't. He wanted the extra touch, and it got a deflection and went towards goal. But that's the best we can hope for from him. Really, he's like I said, he could have gotten himself a goal there. And what we do need is this guy back. It's Wilson. He's underestimated, really. You know, he's given us, you know, I think, what is it, 10 goals, 11 goals this year, and been involved with a further 4 or 5. So, what is there anyone in the team to give that sort of supply and goals? Joelinton certainly can't, and we've seen that for so long. I mean, 18 months he's been at the club. I mean, the same time as Bruce. 18 months he's been at the club, and he's not shown anything really. I mean, he played a good ball earlier on into the path of I can't remember who played it into the path of, but it was a really good ball from a throw-in, I believe. And thing is with Joelinton, we're all disjointed and we're all not quite getting the best out of him. Maybe there is a lot of debate whether there is a player in there. I believe there isn't, but he needs coaching more. He needs some better coaching. Who can we bring to give him a bit better coaching? You tell me. I really don't know, because if we could bring in Benitez, could Benitez get better out of him? Comment below if you feel that way. I'm still waiting for anyone jumping in. I mean, I've put it out on social media. If anyone wants to jump in, the link is there. Otherwise, I'm just talking to myself here. which I suppose I do a lot of the time. So yeah, just to play another video, with
This
Bright.
isn't just about me.
It's not just about me.
Or me.
This is about you and me.
This is about us.
This is about everyone we connect with.
Everyone who makes our club.
Everyone who makes our community.
This is about celebrating what makes every one of us different.
Because that's what makes us united.
United as one.
United as one.
United as one.
Anyone who's watching at the moment, there's the link. If anyone wants to join in, I'll wait for you guys just to jump in. I mean, I'm falling on my feet at the minute. I mean, I'm 2 bottles of wine down, so unfortunately, my head's frazzled. So please jump in when you can. I can ask a few questions. Please, anyone who's watching, give some comments as well. It's all on my comment section of YouTube. It's also on my Twitter page as well, Iceman9 Talk. Just let me get Mr. Joe Linton off the screen. I mean, I could do worse. I could do Mr. Mike Ashley having a time of his life in a bar somewhere. I'm not sure where, but in a bar somewhere. This is our owner. That's not exactly an owner we need. Now, why is he doing this? Honestly, why is he doing this? The man screwed up a lot of positive things that are going on in our club at the moment. Excuse me for hiccuping. I do have hiccups. He has screwed up a lot of what's been going on. I believe that he scuppered the takeover from Sheikh Mansour. As far as I know, he was going to buy Newcastle before he turned to City. But it was Mr. Mike Ashley that scuppered that, and look at where City are now. We could be in the same place. Could this guy be off in the summer? I hope not. But we do need more goals from him. Honestly, we need more goals from him. He's a good player and a person who gets us off our seats. Put my teeth back in. He needs more goals in his play, really. As well as Almira as well. I think they both hang on to the ball too long sometimes and get caught in possession. And like I said, I think both of them should be arriving late into the box and picking up goals. It's been a problem for a while. We're not getting anyone in there, to be honest with you. And anyone to stick the ball in the back of the net. If anyone wants to know, my wife will be doing a regular show once, maybe twice a week, and to speak about not just football matches, but anything you want to speak about. So if anyone wants to jump in on her streams, she's done 2 so far. She's done pretty well in my eyes. I will play her intro. So yeah, there you go. If anyone wants to be part of that and to chat about anything other, maybe if you want to, then Newcastle matters. So we come back to the Man U game. First off, I was very impressed we closed down the ball, made it difficult, and kept them very quiet. I think within in the 30 minutes, I think they didn't even get a shot on target. I'm not actually sure if they got a shot within 30 minutes. So, first half, I would say it was a vast improvement. Second half, we just looked like a team running around like headless chickens, which is always seems to be the way. We're a one half team. You know, we can play very badly in the first half and then come out of the blocks in the second. But recently, we've played very well in the first. We may have gone 1-0 down. Either we've equalised before half time or stayed at the 1-0. But the second half we've come out and it's been poor. It's been poor. I don't know what your thoughts are on Stevie Bruce at the moment. Does he need to leave? Does he need to walk? This has got to be a time at the moment where he's also got to be thinking of his mental health as well. I mean, we mentioned just then mental health. He looks like a guy dejected, and also he looks like a guy under strain as well. Which, okay, could be all of his own doing or pressure from Mike as well, which really any football club should do. He should be having some sort of pressure put on him to do something. We're not going to get it from Bruce. Has Mr. Graham Jones made a difference? Time will tell. Unfortunately, time will tell. But I'm not going to do is say, you know, it is the Graham Jones effect, and it's all playing some sort of a part. And I think too many Chiefs and not enough Indians sometimes really can spoil the broth, as a lot of people would say. And that man there just not doesn't do it for me. Doesn't do it for me at all. I will be leaving soon if anyone doesn't drop in very soon. There's not a lot more I can give. Don't say it's. I can ask you guys questions if you want to drop in. I don't know whether there's anyone else doing their bit, but you know, I've got one watching at the moment. I'm not sure who it is. Could be one of my daughters, or could be, you know, my mother-in-law. Could be anyone. If you know, if you can tell me, leave me a comment. But all I want to do is ask you guys questions and get to the bottom of this, really. I've got a comment there. Who's it from? Ah. Hello, my wife. Are you the one that's watching? It's kind of, it's three of your ladies. Oh, three of my ladies. Who's my three of my ladies? Are you making me out to be, Well, but the wife being at work tonight, she shouldn't be commenting. But if anyone wants to jump on, give a watch. I'll be on for another 20 minutes. If anyone wants to jump in, I've left the link on my Twitter, and I've also left my link on my YouTube. Oh, is it? Okay. Hello, Vicky. If you want to jump in, jump in. The link's there. Oh, have they? Nice of you to message me, though. I'm going to put out that link again if anyone wants it. I'll leave it on my Twitter account. Mouth of time. Hello. You've sent me a Twitter, but nothing in yet. Link is there. Sorry, everyone. Just putting out a tweet. Just looking for people to jump in on. I put it out. I was expecting to be inundated. Honestly, but there you go. Hey, up, Dad. Yeah. Hello. Hello. Are you there, Lily?
Open brackets.
Oh,
Capital T.
Hiya.
can you hear me? Hello.
Hi.
You're breaking up a bit.
I can
there.
hear you. Can you hear me?
Date of birth,
Yeah, I can hear you.
and then close brackets.
Well, you know, I'm not
Lost
on Wi-Fi.
3-1. No.
Hi.
Well, what?
I
Why don't
knew-
you connect to your mother's?
I knew that it was 1-0 when I left.
Yeah. It's...
Oh, look.
Hello. Hello. It's becoming a family show tonight.
Oh, hang on. Let me turn you around. It's Tiny Satan. Oh, see, now you want to.
Hi.
Hang on.
Hello.
I'm Tom.
She got more
She says Tomical.
Hello.
Oh,
Yeah.
Live to Newcastle you are now, Tom.
You're live in Newcastle, mate.
At least he's wearing black and white. The wrong way round, but black and white.
What kind of wear is it?
I'm wearing black and white.
I'm in black.
Yeah. The black jacket with the white shirt.
Well, there's white.
Right, I'm on my way home.
Okay.
But Mum's watching.
Okay. I thought she might be.
Bye, guys.
Bye, Dad.
Everybody say bye,
Bye.
guys. I don't know if it's going to work once I leave the house, but let's give this a whirl.
Well, okay, you're going to carry on. So, yeah.
Press live chat.
3-1.
Vicky will show you. 3-1.
3-1, yeah. A couple of goals could have been done better, or they could have been saved, but yeah, I think the defense was Kraft was pitiful in the second half and in the first half as well, and was at fault for the first goal, to be honest with you. But there's not a lot we can do about it at the moment. We played well in the first half, as I've said earlier in the show. The second half wasn't good enough.
Oh.
Not that you've been able to watch it, but
Well, no, but Archie was keeping me updated on scores and stuff.
yeah,
He told me it was 6-0 to United.
did it now.
Yeah, he likes winding us up. So was it a poor show then?
Well, as I said, first half was a better showing, but second half just wasn't good enough.
Well, it's not good enough, is it, really?
I think Bruce needs to go now. Unfortunately, he's outstayed his welcome. What would you say?
Oh, I think you're right, but they're not going to let him go. It's like he's untouchable. And I've said this before, and I said it a couple of days ago on another show. He doesn't matter what he does. He's safe. He could send out 11 grannies, and that would be acceptable. I think he should do the decent thing and leave. What's that? Well done, Magpie.
Yeah, very much.
Ain't she
so,
sweet? Woods Lane. I'm on my way home.
There's one from Mitchell. Mr. Mitchell watching tonight. Should have gone ages ago. I think he was gone
Well-
ages ago, honestly.
Yeah, I can't be saying that. You'll get blocked on Twitter.
Yeah. Care not.
Good evening, Mr.
Um,
Mitchell.
Mr. Mitchell, if you want to jump in, you can do. Have you say? Link is in my pinned tweet.
Oh, ow. I
Well,
never
don't
realised how
stick your
far away
tongue
from
out,
Mum's we lived.
Not that far.
Feels like miles. What about Joe Linton? What was he like tonight?
Played okay, but he's never going to be that striker we need, unfortunately.
Nope.
Oh, you're getting all the love now, Mrs. Nine.
Oh, thank you, Mr. Mitchell.
Shit, what? Really? Mr. Mitchell swearing on my channel.
Oh, Mrs. Nine Talks doesn't allow that kind of language. Oh, dear.
But we do. We need some sort of a movement on this table, because I think also it's putting the club in no man's land. We don't know what's going on, unfortunately. And the moment it's sorted, either way, it can be sorted and we can come back to some normality. Pooh then.
Okay. I love it. Oh,
well, Mr. Mitchell, if you want to jump on, can do. Sean, which he said he was going to jump in, but he's yet to.
Oh, well, if Fan Funes isn't joining in, I'm just going to go.
Message him again. Where are you? I don't mind people joining in. Just waiting for copy the link.
So, are we still above relegation?
Yeah, we're still above. There's still the 3-point gap, but 3 points is now if we don't start picking up points ourselves. Yes,
wow.
Mr. Mitchell, what you saying? I'm on my phone, so what? Yeah.
I'm on my phone.
Jump in, it's all a bit of fun. You can come on and say Newcastle are absolutely wank and deserve to go down if you wish to do.
Language more. Is Renette still there?
Yeah, Renette's somewhere. I think she might be in the bedroom because I'm using your laptop.
I was going to...
Or your mother's laptop, whichever.
I was going to say she could slap your hand for me.
Hold on then. Go on then. What did you say?
Renette, you need to slap Daddy's hand because he said a naughty word.
There you go.
Oh, nice.
That was a
That's
slap.
my girl. I know, I heard that.
Really? Mr. Mitchell. You should say what?
Tommy Tank.
Tommy Tank. Oh, okay. Go on then. We'll do that from now on. Just for you, Mr. Mitchell. We'll do that from now on.
You so won't. Oh my gosh, it's cold. So was there any positives? Did we, I don't know, have more shots on target this game, or possession, or
Well, as I said, first
anything
half
positive from today?
Well, first off, played really well, and I was quite proud of how they played. I mean, they closed down plays, they closed down the ball as well. But second half, they didn't do any of that, and unfortunately, we lost 3-1. Where are you walking, Mr. Mitchell says?
Stopbrook Park.
This has just turned into a family show, isn't it, really, tonight?
Oh, I can leave if you want.
No. I think Tom, Vicky, and anyone else should join in as well. Link is in.
Well, Vicky's
in,
not
on my
talking to you
pinned
because she
tweet.
said, "Hey, Dad," and you didn't give her a shout out.
I did. Hi, Vicky. I did say earlier. Hi, Vicky.
Well, she didn't hear you, so say it again.
I've just have. Hi, Vicky. How's that?
Why don't you just give me tinnitus?
Well, just to sum it up, the second half was.
What are you laughing at?
That second half was exactly what David Mitchell said there.
Just poopy.
Poopy. No, that one. Just that one there. What's that, Mr. Mitchell? If you see my face on YouTube, you will shut me down. What?
Poopy.
Really? Look, mate, you know,
Christmas is finished, right?
I'm not exactly an oil pit myself, so, you know, just jump on, fella, have your say.
Poopy.
I'm going to give it another 10 minutes. I was expecting
If
to be
you see my
inundated
face
when
on
I say
YouTube,
to
you'll get shut down, I think. I don't know.
I'm shy, he says. Not on TikTok, apparently, Mr. David Mitchell. Seeing as though you're on TikTok.
You can at least wait till I get in. I haven't power walked for nothing, you know.
I'm being stream bombed.
Hi, everybody.
You're not feeling the love tonight more.
Well, I even put it out as an open invitation. But the thing is, a lot of people are doing the same thing, unfortunately. So I might give it a bit, see if Don might jump on or.
Child. Who was that? I couldn't see.
Who was what?
My Kit Kat.
Yeah, Catherine. How far are you behind?
So we'll just do another show tomorrow.
Yeah, I'll be out again tomorrow. But,
Afternoon tea with Lily.
Well, there you go.
There's a child.
What do you mean? I've got two vids. One of them is my dog.
Quite a bit.
Well, so there you go, Mr. Mitchell. You need to get yourself on more. Excuse my wife is home because I can see my ceiling. Oh, she's dropped out. Hello. So anyway, I think I might just knock it on the head tonight, unless my wife has something to say. She can do her little bit as well.
Better than nothing. I'm not fit enough for doing all this walking malarkey. So, one day this week, I'm hoping to do one of my shows.
Well, I'll let her get in the seat.
There's a giraffe on the chair. Hi. So, like I said, I'm hoping to do one of my shows one day this week. Haven't decided what day yet. And what I thought I might do for my first one is afternoon tea with Lily. So I might come on around lunchtime because not a lot of people do these things at lunchtime. And I just thought it'd be nice just to sit and have a chat and just get to know some of Dom's followers, or if I've got my own followers. Don't forget I'm 9 Talk Extra Time. I will obviously be discussing the football or what's going on with regards to the world of football, but I just like the idea of my show just being, hey Tinks, just people getting together and talk. So what I might do is ask Mr. Nine if he would join me for my first one, and we'll sit downstairs and have tea and a chat. And then what? Oh yes, also I've been asked to say he's looking to do a 24-hour show. Obviously he's going to do a stint on there. I said I've offered to do a stint. Might talk the kids into doing at least an hour between them, who knows. But apparently it's worth a gander because there's going to be some possible surprises. So that's news to me. So we're all going to get a surprise, I guess. Catherine's just said she'll have a bash as well. So
Why not?
yeah. I might do one of them dance.
Whoa.
And so yeah, I think what I might do is for my first tea with Lily is we'll all sit downstairs as a family. We can set up some of these everywhere, and we'll just sit and have like a discussion about football, sports in general. We might start off discussing football, and it could just go off a whole different direction. It's not going to be scripted. You're going to get to see the Moore family
In action.
God help you people. The Moore family in action. So I don't think he's coming back up. He's left me to sign off by the looks of it. Oh no, he's back in a sec. That's all right then. Well, no, don't. I've got. Oh yeah, because I look like a 1990s boy band thing going on, don't I?
You look great.
I look like, who'd you call him? What's it, Harvey?
Oh.
From E17. Brian Harvey. Dom! Look what she's done to me. You see what I have to put up with? Just terrible. They are so much like the dad, it ain't even funny. Ooh, who's that? He's there.
Yeah,
What am I doing? Click on him.
yeah. I'm sure.
Hi. This poor bloke's expecting you. And it's not me.
All right, mate.
Right, you come here.
Hello?
Bye, guys.
Bye.
Sit down and talk to you, mate.
Sorry about that, fella. You all right?
Why is nothing working?
It's all right, I can't eat at the moment. Let's let me turn the bit behind at the moment, unfortunately. Where are you? I want the sound. The sound. Oh, he's gone off. Just my volume. Who's back in? That's stream. Hello, sir. Can you hear me now?
I can.
Yeah.
you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you, mate. It's 3-1, Man U. Give us your ultimate thoughts on it all.
Well, the first half we were all right. Seemed to start quite well, high press. We caused them problems. Almiron had a couple of decent efforts, didn't he? ASM looked like he was going to cause bother. And then the second half started and Man United came back into it as they do. You know, I mean, that first goal was shocking, wasn't it? I mean, why is the Brackford not in goal yet? Why is Darlow still there? I mean, don't get me wrong, Darlow's been great forward, but he's a number 2, not a number 1. We need the Brackford back in goal. You play your best players against the best teams all the time. And he should have been back in 4 or 5 games ago. Kraft again was obviously fault the first goal. He got turned inside out, didn't he? Really, and it never looked like he was going to get near the ball. And then the one thing I really want to highlight, and it's been highlighted on Twitter quite a lot tonight, is the actual shocking decisions of VAR not picking up that penalty decision on Lascelles. That elbow was absolutely disgusting. From Maguire. I don't understand how VAR hasn't seen that and given that as a penalty.
I mean, I apologise for my lockdown here. But unfortunately, we're all struggling with lockdown. We can't even go to the barbers to get our hairs done. You know, I mean, my wife does mine normally, so. But it's all a bit of a terrible time for us all, and especially with Newcastle at the moment. We don't have any shining lights there, do we? At all. We've played pretty well in the first half, like I said earlier, and it's. You become dejected in the end. But I don't think it's a scoreline we weren't expecting. But at the same time, if we kept up that first half, I think we might have just gotten the point. Stephen?
Yeah, like I said, I didn't watch the second half. But it was another disappointing performance, I think. Again, played well in the first half. And then with Maxi getting a good goal. But just the same problems we have, isn't it, with the Newcastle team? Can't seem to play a full 90 minutes, like a full good 90 minutes in any game. It's just all down to the manager, and it's so disheartening. Yeah.
I mean, as you just said there, Stephen, it's been a problem. Playing the full 90 minutes there. To you there, Barry. I mean, 90 minutes football at the moment has been as I just said there, it's been a problem for our team. What will be your take on 90 minutes of football?
Well, like you said, I mean, it's very difficult to even have a full team out for 90 minutes. Substitutions were terrible again tonight, weren't they? He's complained how many times about not being able to play Fraser and also to be able to play Almiron together. Sorry, Fraser in ASM, and he had the chance to do that, and he didn't want to do it. Then he takes Almiron off, who's probably the man of the match for me. I thought he was brilliant in the first half, and he's the one who ran his legs off. And then he puts Gale on finally. I mean, why didn't we put a striker on sooner? I don't get the tactics. And why did he start with Joe Linton as well? I mean, he did have a decent first half, don't get me wrong. It's probably the best he's played for us all season, but it's still terrible. He hasn't got a settled team. He's always chopping and changing all the time, and we really do need to get a grip of this very quickly because we've got some very important games coming up. And if we don't pick up points soon, are we in the bottom three now on goal difference? I haven't seen the league table, but it must be pretty close to it.
Yeah, it is. I mean, you look at Leeds at the moment. There was someone said in the media, I think it was Rio Ferdinand, who said, "Why would you want to be Leeds? They win some, they lose some, and why would Newcastle want to be Leeds?" But if you look at their, I think they're 13th at the moment in the table, and I think they've only got something like a -3 goal difference. Of course, we want to be a bit like Leeds, going close to games and actually giving a damn about winning games as well. Unfortunately, and we're not. To Stephen, now, I mean, we're talking about Leeds, and
yeah,
would you want to be Leeds? Of course, you would be, because as I just said.
Oh yeah, I mean, you say. Sorry, Don, go on, carry on.
Yeah, sorry. 13th place and a -3 goal difference. You look at ours, we're like 17th, and I think it's something like a -14, 15.
I think -15, I think.
Yeah. Of
Yeah.
course you would today, but why are these media people coming to us and saying, why would you want to be that team? Well, take a
Well,
look at the stats.
well, the Leeds that play now in the Premier League are exactly how Newcastle played in the 90s, wasn't it? We were nicknamed the Entertainers. We'd score 5, concede 4. That's what Leeds are doing this season, though, under Bielsa. They love to play attacking football, and you see it against us. We got beat 5-2 and 2-1 with their flair players. We got Rafinha, Rodrigo, got some really excellent players like Dallas. Even he's a good player. Bamford. Yeah, we should be where Leeds are in the table. Actually, we shouldn't be nowhere near this. And no offense to Leeds or anything like that, but they should be there. But the type of football we play currently is just absolutely shocking. You'd want to play attacking football every single week, score more than the opposition. That's what we wouldn't have a problem with that. Keep the ball, putting the ball in the net as much as we can, and conceding less, obviously. But I think every team strives to be Leeds, in that, especially the teams in the lower half of the table, all strive to be where Leeds are and play the sort of football Leeds do.
Yeah, we're totally dejected as a fan base, unfortunately, and you speaking there, Stephen, and to you, Barry. It's been a very hard ride at the moment for our team. Where can we go from this, Barry?
Well, wherever the fan base like it to go is the question. Are you asking it that, or are you asking where does the club go with Mike Ashley making decisions? This is where the problem is. The fan base know exactly what we want. We want Steve Bruce out. We want a different manager in, or we want Graham to take over because he seems to know what he's doing. I mean, he had a great time at Luton, but for me, ever since he's come in, the team has looked better. But Bruce is still making the decisions, and until you get rid of someone who's making the decisions that he's making, we're going to keep seeing the same crap every week. But the bigger picture is we need rid of Mike Ashley. As a fan base, that is where all our anger needs to be directed at. We need to get rid of that man from our club. 14 years, potentially his third relegation in that time. And if we do go down this time, as a fan base, we'll rip ourselves apart on Twitter, as we always do. And we could end up being the next Sunderland. And that is a horrible thing to say. But that's what could happen. And it's scary. But going back to the Leeds point, I love watching Leeds play football at the moment. And Stephen's right, they are what we used to be a long, long time ago. We used to play attacking football under Keegan, score more goals than them. And as you said, a -3 goal difference with 32 points sitting in 12. And look at us at 17th with 25 points and a -17 goal difference. And if Fulham win their next game and we lose, which is a possibility because we've got Wolves at home, we're going to be in the bottom 3 on goal difference. And I said this a long time ago, goal difference could play a big part in this relegation. And at the moment, we're leaking goals left, right and centre.
Yeah, Mike's muted dumb.
Yeah, sorry there, guys.
Hey, it's all right.
Not with it today. Right. What I was saying is, goal difference can play. It's a massive part in football at the moment. I mean, you look at the time Benitez was at Newcastle. We hardly really had a massive goal difference. Really, it's almost like, as he said, it's like an extra point, and that's the way it can play. I mean, to you there, Stephen. We look at Steve Bruce's side of things. He's tried to play it almost the same way, really. And between Bruce and Benitez, is the team any better off, or is the team any worse? I mean, obviously, we'll all say it's worse under Bruce, but he's trying to play it so we're not conceding as much as we could be, really.
Well, with Rafa, we always knew we had a plan. Because if we went, say, a goal down against a top 6 team, I would just say stay in it as long as you can. Be hard for him to get the second goal and then try and stay in it as long as you can. Try and get a goal and then get another goal to win it. But Bruce has just, since Rafa's left, he's just done all the hard work of what Rafa did. Made us hard to beat. Because we were really hard to beat under Rafa. But now, we're just conceding stupid, silly goals near your post. We should be drilling them in training to stop shots like that getting in. Because if you get beat near your post, you shouldn't really be a goalkeeper. I'm not being harsh on Darlow; he's been great, but I reckon he should have done better. I mean, Lewis. I know he's only a young lad and I know he's still learning, but he could do better as well. I just think Bruce has just ruined every single part of it, like of what we had under Rafa. Teams knew when he came to St James's that they'd be in a game against us. But now teams turn up to St James's looking forward to getting 3 points because we just gift them to teams now, giving them unwanted records. Werner hadn't scored since November, he scored. Watkins hadn't scored in 10 games, he scored. The team to let other teams end the barren run. It's just absolutely shocking to be a Newcastle fan right now.
Yeah, I think really when you go onto there with Darlow getting beaten by his near post, I think that Kraft could have done a lot better in defending that on that side, to keep out that attack, and unfortunately he didn't. So I would blame a lot of that on Kraft. Just to say before I get a slap, hi Kyson, you're right, son. Keep going. Yeah, I think it is a massive problem on that right hand side. Oh, hello, there's my daughter.
Yeah.
Stream bombing. So yeah, see there, Barry.
Mm-hmm. You still there? I think your stream bomb's just frozen the screen.
Yeah.
Problems. Oh, hello. Sorry there.
It's all right.
There. Yeah. Strange.
Just go on.
Yeah, as I was
the
saying
Kraft
there,
thing.
Barry, I think Emma Kraft was a problem with that first goal.
Yeah, like I said, he got turned inside out, didn't he? And I said, I've got a lot of friends who are Man United fans at work. I said to them, if you attack down our right back every night, all night, you're going to score goals against us because Kraft he's just not good, is he? Unfortunately. And going back to what Stephen was saying, he's right about the defence. I mean, if you think about what Rafa did, he had the 7th best defensive record in the Premier League with the players that Bruce has inherited. And now they're one of the worst, if not the worst, defensive record in the league. I look back at the table of 2018-19 when Rafa was in charge, -6 goal difference by the end of the season. So that's more than double this season already under Bruce, and I believe it was the same last season as well. So it's beggars belief how the man's still in the job. And going back to the goal, I still blame Darlow as well. I think he should have saved that his near post. He got a strong hand to it, but he should have pushed it wide, to be honest with you. As a goalkeeper, and I've got some good friends who are goalkeepers, they'll agree that he shouldn't be beat at his near post. De Brakva has to come back in. If we're going to win football matches, we need our best players on the pitch, and he is our number one goalkeeper, so he needs to get back on. But we're stuck with Kraft because, Manquillo is injured. Until he's back, we're just going to have to put up with him and hope that he puts in a good performance and tries his best. That's all we can ask.
Yeah. Same to you there, Steve. Is it Bruce out now?
Yeah.
Personally, I think it is, yeah.
I've always been Bruce out. I mean, I don't ever make it known. I don't like the bloke. Never have done. I just think he's an absolute clown, cabbage-headed moron who doesn't deserve to be managing a great club like Newcastle. I mean, well, you see him walking off the pitch with Solskjaer, smiling. His team just being beat 3-1. It doesn't actually look like he cares anymore. Yeah, I'd love to punch that face. Anyway, but yeah, I'm all.
Yeah, there's the other
You
one.
trying to make me sick like Dom or what?
I'm trying, but it's not working.
No. Had enough of that today anyway. Joe Linton now. God, even worse. I'm just firmly Bruce out. I mean, he's just, like I've just said, he's a moron. Doesn't deserve to manage this great club. Rafa got what the fans were about, got what the team was about. So we aren't a stepping stone, we're Newcastle United, one of these famous quotes. And that's always stuck with me. That's what we are. We're Newcastle United. We aren't a stepping stone for other players to join and go on to bigger clubs, because you don't get no bigger than Newcastle United. If you join the club, you encapture yourself in the culture, the city, the fans when you're allowed back in the stadiums, the roar, even the groans when you misplace a pass. You just miss all that. But with Rafa, you see him with his hands making all sorts of gestures, telling players where to be. But you see nothing with Bruce. He just stands with his hands in his pockets, hoping something will happen. How he hasn't been sacked, he just really grates on me. Honestly, he does. I just can't stand the man. He's I know he said he's been getting death threats, and if that's true, then that's really horrible behaviour.
Yeah.
But getting fan mail the other week, he needs to make his mind up. I don't believe he did get fan mail or death threats, to be honest. I just think he's trying to gain a bit of sympathy with the media to try and put it across he's a Newcastle fan and he's one of us and stuff like that.
Yeah. I mean, the picture here, I mean, he's scratching his chin. Really should be scratching his head, because you know, the team plays well in the first half, and then the second half, they just don't want to know. I don't know what's going wrong between one half and the other half. I mean, Barry, it's what can you say? It's become. I mean, we touched on this like not long back, but it still baffles me on how he can't play. You know, we've mentioned between Ryan Fraser and St. Max, it's either one plays or the other does. And I think the first time tonight, I think they both did end up on the field together. So what is going on in the club?
That's $1 million question, isn't it? I mean, the way Steve Bruce walked off, as Stephen said, he didn't look bothered, did he? He just was laughing, joking, his arm around Solskjaer. He's probably having a nice bottle of red wine now up in his office somewhere, having a laugh and saying, "Oh, look, we'll give United 3 points again." It's such a question that's very, very hard to answer without being on the fly on the wall and the inside of the club. We all see it from the outside, and we can all see there's cracks. We can all see players' heads dropping when we went 1-0 down, and then heads dropping again when we went 2-1 down. There doesn't seem to be the leadership or the fight in the players like there was when Rafa was there. It's just a sad, sorry state of affairs, really. It's, you know, it's not the Newcastle I fell in love with. It's not the Newcastle I've watched for 30 plus years, and it's not the Newcastle I want to watch. It's dire, and I don't mind watching us in the Championship as long as we've got a manager and an owner who wants the best for the club. But I'd rather be in the Premier League with a manager and owner who wants the best for the club. So fingers crossed we can somehow managed to get the points, because I can't see Bruce getting sacked. He doesn't want to pay the compensation for him, does he? And I've heard rumours that they've already come out and said there's no money in the summer already. So is the takeover really happening? And if it doesn't happen, we're going to be in the exact same situation we are now. And with 10 players out of contract, there's a very good chance we'll probably go down next season if we don't go down this season. I would almost put my mortgage on it.
To you there, Stephen, we come on to the fact with the takeover. If we do go down, God forbid, if we do go down, are the Saudis interested in us anymore, or would it be just a rehashed deal, do you think?
Well, somehow I can't say the Saudis being interested if we go down. They won't want to spend X amount of 100 millions trying to get it back up. I think they'd walk away if we went down, to be honest. I think Stevie and the Rubens, I think they would stay because they'd want to get something done. She's always wanted to own the club. She's tried 3 times, and 3 times it's failed, which is pretty unlucky. She's the kind of owner you want. I mean, along with her husband, that Murdad. You just want them sort of people in your club. You get the club. It's what we need. You.
Yup, on top.
I think if we go down, we're going to stay down. I think all we're going to no Almiron, no Maxi, no Wilson. Just no. It's going to be threadbare, like I say, with all them players out of contract.
Let's go.
It's sad times again. I just don't know what to say at times.
Yeah.
Without repeating myself over and over again.
Yeah. I don't think you say any more than that, Steve. But Barry, same question to you. Is Mike Ashley going to take the hit on the club if we do go down? And obviously, if the Saudis are still interested, they're not going to pay the 305, 350, whatever it is at the moment. What would be your take on it all?
Well, I have heard again rumours that you read that the Saudis won't walk away if we go down, but they will renegotiate the deal. So Mike Ashley's playing one of the very scariest games of poker I've ever seen, because you're talking at least 150 million knocked off the price tag if we go down. The training facilities need to be upgraded. The stadium needs to be looked after properly. Like we said, 10 players out of contract, and some important players for me if we go down, because Gale's out of contract, John's out of contract. There's players there that you would, Murphy as well, I believe. They're the players you want in the Championship, because the Championship class, they're not Premiership class, but they could do a job. So I really hope the rumours are true and they're not going to walk away. And maybe this is Mike Ashley sticking the finger up to us, saying, well, I'm still going to get some sort of money for the club if we do go down. So you can go down and I'll take 250 million. I hope it's not true, but you just never know with him, do you?
No, unfortunately not. I mean, like you said, it's the biggest game of poker you'll ever see. Yeah. Just to say,
it's like he's gone all in blind. That's what it feels like.
Yeah, you're totally right there. I think you've hit the nail on the head there. Honestly, it's the biggest game of poker you'll ever see. Just to come on to the Allen prize draw, 250 goals, £10 tickets. The website is on the bottom. £10 tickets to win Mr. Shearer's match worn shirt, captain's armband, and boots from his 250th goal against Manchester City.
It's a good prize.
And also running this time, Strength in Numbers, Stronger United. Of course, we're Stronger United. Unfortunately, we've got a lot of fans who are dejected, a lot of fans who are struggling also with lockdown and COVID, with losing family members and such. I mean, hearts go out to anyone who's lost a family member during this time. Thoughts to family and friends, and to always please reach out if you need to. Be a game changer also. Mental health, which is a massive thing during this time. A lot of people struggling with their mental health, and if need be, as I said, always my DMs are always open to anyone who wants to talk, who wants to chat, who wants just we'll open up to anyone, or I will. And also the big game changer. There is a United Foundation where mental health can be discussed in length over the phone or over emails, text messages, as far as I know. Also, the True Faith podcast at the moment, running a with the wherever you with the fanzine as well. At the moment, with the trust, they are running sending a video with you as a fan and what you want to say, being a fan, and what's your fantastic thoughts and experiences being a Newcastle fan. At the moment, there isn't many, unfortunately. So many of the young ones would only remember Mike Ashley and during the Mike Ashley time, but you know, there is older ones out there who would remember the 90s footballs. So you've got to be a member to get the video. Contact the trust as they are, or to Alex Hurst. His Twitter is at Alex Hurst. So get onto that. My sponsors again, and you'll see Hotspot, maker of pin badges and memorabilia for the Toon Army. Their website is in my bio if you wish to check it out. Also on my YouTube videos, and Bohi bubble hats to pick up your winter hats. I mean, okay, we're halfway through winter now, but hey, you know, fashion statement maybe. You know, Chelsea, Newcastle, Rangers, Celtic, whoever you like, will come up with them. So give them a look and enjoy. So, guys,
Right, Dom,
I'm
going
gonna
to
leave
jump
it
off
there.
because I need to go to bed, mate. I've got to be up for the little in the
Yeah.
morning.
That's fine. So I was about to drop out now anyway, mate. So thanks
All
for
right,
coming
cool.
on, fella, and
No, pleasure.
you're always welcome.
Excellent. Have a good evening, chaps.
You too, mate. Cheers. Yeah, just there, Stephen. Just to add your channel and your Twitter handle as well.
Yeah, it's I've had a bit of a carry on with Barry tonight, so I didn't talk much to him. So, Geordie Talk YouTube and at Stephen and USA on Twitter.
Right. Okay. Well, we'll leave that there. Okay. Thanks very much,
Yeah,
mate.
all
Thanks
right,
very much
Dom.
for coming on.
All right,
Cheers.
thanks. See you, Dom. See ya.
Thanks for everyone to come on. My sponsors again, who are seeing Hotspot, makers of pin badges and memorabilia, and Bohey bubble hats, who have both been excellent with me and been very engaging on the the products that they sell. Please, now we need this guy out. He needs to go, and I'm sick of seeing his face. Unfortunately, I've got to stick it up on the screen. I mean, I don't have to, but just to visualize. Mr. Bruce, please. I'm going to stick it across the back here, Bruce, out, because I've had enough. I really have. I've been a Newcastle fan for over 30 years. I've never seen such shit, and I did watch Newcastle United in the 80s as well, which weren't great. I mean, okay, we had Gaza and friends, but it's just not been good enough. Just run again, coming soon. You know, Pride, which would be, I'm not sure if it's the World Pride or it's the UK one, but give it a look. See, if you want to get in touch with anyone on the matter, it's United with Pride on Twitter, And also you can get in touch with Ian Pearson Brown, I think his name is, on Twitter also. He will give you more details on the fact. It's always a good, there we go. Good turnout for Pride. Just to run again, the prize draw for Alan Shearer's shirt to win his match-worn shirt, boots, and captain's armbands. £10 a ticket. It runs till Monday, so please, quick, get your tickets in. All goes to the Newcastle the Alan Shearer Foundation for all the good things that they do in the community and for people in need. Nothing more to say really. I'll run this video one more time. Please remember, we are Newcastle United, and as fans, I'm here. There's many other channels out there, many good channels. NUC Matters. You've also got the Magpie channel. You've also got Delegate Shots. You've got John Sinclair out there. You've got Fan Feuds. You've got there's many out there. Stephen, who was on tonight, a lovely lad. He's got his own channel, and also Barry, who's only just started his channel. They're all good channels, and it's all about connecting to other fans also. So please give them all a like, give them all a watch. I'm not here for myself. I don't confess to be here for me. If I get paid from this, then whatever, that's great. I'd love to get paid from this, doing these, but I'm not. I'll do this off my own back. I may only do 1, maybe 2 videos a week, but I'm not going to change that. I'm not going to bring some, surprises into my channel also, which I hope, if I can pull it off. Watch the space yet again. If you watch my introduction video, watch the space. So I'm going to play this video game. United has won. Okay, we've got Shaw on the video, but can't do anything about that. But enjoy.
This isn't just about me.
It's not just about me.
Or me.
This is about you and me.
This is about us.
This is about everyone we connect with.
Everyone who makes our club.
Everyone who makes our community.
This is about celebrating what makes every one of us different.
Because that's what makes us united. United as one.
United as one.
United as one.
So there you go, guys. I'm going to jump off now because I'm ready for my bed. So, as always, good night, Yarajis. Just let me play my video. Really not in mind today, so yeah. Good night, Yarajis.